The Fox Game of the Week is back with an interleague matchup on baseball's biggest stage. When we last saw the Yankees, they were celebrating a dream season of 125 wins, a world championship, and comparisons to the greatest teams ever. Fast forward to 1999. The challenges of real life and a surprising struggle within their own division has the Yankees' attention as they try to live up to nearly impossible expectations. Across town, pressure continues to mount on the Mets as big-name signings have not produced the anticipated results. New York's constant glare would be a little less harsh with a winning weekend in the Bronx. Two teams, two leagues, bragging rights to one Big Apple. Next on Fox.
It's the Budweiser Game of the Month, brought to you by Brewery Fresh Budweiser, official beer of Major League Baseball. This Bud's for you.
Heck, it's baseball's Game of the Month, and welcome to the grandest stage of all in Major League Baseball, Yankee Stadium in the Bronx for interleague baseball action. The New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Beautiful day for baseball. They will lead it off with ex-Yankee Ricky Henderson. He's in left field with Edgardo Alfonso batting second at second. John Olerud is hitting third at first. Mike Piazza cleans up. He's the catcher. Bobby Bonilla, who is right in the center of controversy for the New York Mets, is the DH. Robin Ventura at third base. Brian McRae in center. Ray Ordonez the shortstop. And Roger Cedeno in right field batting ninth. How about the defense for the New York Yankees?
Well, Tony Tarasco, his third start in left field. At left field position for the Yankees, still not solid. Bernie Williams, a two-time Gold Glove Award winner. Paul O'Neill in right field. Scott Brocious at third. Derek Jeter at shortstop. Chuck Knobloch at second. Tino Martinez at first base. And Jorge Posada with a fine throwing arm behind the plate. And El Duque on the mound. Orlando Hernandez, defected from Cuba, December 26th, 1997, on something that floats. They haven't decided yet whether it was a boat or a raft or whatever.
There's a little controversy there. Nobody,
right.
if it was a little craft, it was something that was just pieced together. Who knows, but he got here.
So a craft or a raft, he got here. 11 starts this year. He has won 17 ball games for the Yankees over the last 2 years since coming up last June.
A valuable leadoff hitter is such a lost art, and these guys are so tough to find that you've got Ricky Henderson. As he flies one to right, O'Neill is there waiting for it. Henderson is the man in charge of doing that for the Mets, and he is gone for the first out here in the first inning. One down. Mel Stottlemyre with the hipper shades in the middle between Chris Chambliss and Joe Torre. And Stottlemyre, there they are.
Mel Stottlemyre telling us before the game that it's vital for Orlando Hernandez to stay ahead. It's almost vital for any pitcher, but particularly a guy like Hernandez.
Alfonso clunks one into center, and that's going to drop in for a one-out single. And the Met fans get a chance to cheer here at Yankee Stadium early in the first inning, a one-out single. And then the Yankee fans get to boo and try to drown out the Mets cheer.
For that matter.
A ball and a strike on Olerud. The opposite way, as he does so often. Left field, Tarasco, a diving catch, 2 down. You talk about the differences between on Piazza, 1 on, 2 down. Crowd wants a strikeout. Crowd gets a strikeout. Good start for El Duque. Mets leave a man after a half inning at the stadium, no score. A look at Masato Yoshi, today's starter for the New York Mets. A look at the Budweiser starting lineup for the New York Yankees. Chuck Knobloch will lead off at second base. Derek Jeter bats second and short. Absolutely red hot, 373 average. Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Tino Martinez at first, Chili Davis the DH, Jorge Posada catching, Tony Tarasco at left, and Scott Brocious is hitting ninth at third base.
Will restate, there is no greater difference in the outfield and infield defense on any major league team. Henderson, McRae, Cedeno Ventura Ordonez is spectacular. Alfonso Ruth Piazza behind the plate with a poor throwing arm.
And here is Knobloch leading off, hitting .254, and he gets one over his head.
Interesting.
Interesting start from Masato, and a look at his numbers for the season.
4-1 for the month of May. And here's a guy that the Mets were thinking about relegating to the bullpen a month ago, and now he's their top starter.
Knobloch pops it up. He's been doing this a lot, getting a lot of these balls in the air down the right field line, and it's caught by Roger Cedeno with a nice catch up against the tarp. Well, there is a big improvement in right field as you look at the numbers for Knobloch as he exits. When you play in an American League city and you can DH Bobby Bonilla, you get an out on a ball hit such as that. If that's not Cedeno and it's Bonilla, it's strike one on Knobloch instead of out one here in the first inning.
Yeah, we talked about defensive liabilities. Roger Cedeno can make up for whatever liability he has with his speed, and he got to that ball quickly.
Here's Derek Jeter. He has reached base in 56 consecutive games dating back to the last 4 of last season, and he hits a rocket to short from a squatting position. Ordonez makes the play, 2 out.
I think he makes more consistent plays than Ordonez.
2 out, nobody on. O'Neill pops it into left center field. Back to get it is Ricky Henderson. He knows what to do out there in this stadium. And a 1-2-3. Quick and easy first inning for Yoshi. After 1 here in the Bronx, no score.
Robin Ventura on irrevocable waivers. He'd be sucked up immediately, even with his salary.
Bonilla grounds one through the right side, and he's on to start the second inning for the Mets. They play behind Bonilla at first. They don't hold against him, and Ventura pops it into left center field. Well hit. Williams back. Track wall and off the wall. Bonilla will end up at third. It's a double for Ventura. Second and third, nobody out.
Bernie Williams faked catching
by Bernie Williams, and now you've got second and third, nobody out for Brian McRae. Mets trying to get a second inning lead here at Yankee Stadium, and that should do the trick. Knobloch throws to first for the out. An RBI ground out by McRae, and there's the combination of McRae and Bonilla giving the Mets a second inning 1-0 lead.
It's also the combination of Brian McRae doing 2 things with that ground ball. He not only plates Bonilla, but you have to think squeeze. That's why the first pitch strike was important for Hernandez.
Sidearm delivery and a comebacker. There's the good athleticism. He throws the glove to first for the out. The ball was stuck in his glove, and so he threw the entire thing over to get out number 2. What an intelligent play by El Duque. Glove to the plate in case Ventura was trying to score. He's at third, 2 out in the 0-1 pitch. The bunt by Cedeno, showing off the speed. Poor throw, safe, back to the plate, safe, and it's 2-0 Mets.
Jorge Posada has got to take over here and tell Orlando Hernandez the play's at third, not first. Too much speed at the steal. Watch for him to run early in the count.
There he goes. Swing and a miss, and the throw to second. There's Major League leading number 29 for Cedeno. And a hit could mean another run. He takes off again as Henderson strikes out, and the top of the second is over. Well, 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning. Something out of the ordinary on this from Orlando Hernandez. They got the out, but eventually the Mets got the run. Back to catcher Cam on 3 and 2, and Williams took it just high for ball 4, a leadoff walk. And a poor start to the second inning for Yoshi after his team.
Because they have as strong a bullpen as any team in the majors.
Williams takes off as Martinez pops up into center. Long run for Ordonez, and he can't make the connection. 2 are on with nobody out. Well, we talked about defense in the outfield, and that ball was in the air for an awfully... The 1-0 to Davis. Double play ball to short. Ordonez to Alfonso and on to first. 6-4-3. Runner at third, 2 down. A Budweiser game break. Up overhand to first base. That takes a little more athletic ability instead of an underhanded toss.
It does.
Runner at third with 2 down. Alfonso will have to feed Yoshi for the out to put out 4-1. And after the Yankees put their first 2 on in the second, a double play ball off the bat of Chili Davis. The Yankees come up with nothing.
Cannot go to his mouth while he's on the mound. He must step off. Unless it's a cool evening, and today does not qualify as that.
Alfonso into right center field. Williams glides to get it, 1 down. And Edgardo is 1 for 2. That's the way we start the 3rd inning.
Since 1966, when Frank Robinson did it, winning the Triple Crown with Baltimore.
Up the middle, and Olerud gets a hit right on cue. A 1-out single for Olerud to add to that .330 average. Olerud is going, and the 3-2 pitch grounded through the right side. They start the runner, and instead of an inning-ending double play, it's first and third, 1 away. Let's take you to the other member of our group, Kurt Menefee, who's with Baseball Fan, at least for the afternoon. Spike Lee. Kurt, baseball in person. Mets and Yankees interleague series at Yankee Stadium. The 2-1 to Bonilla. Hit a ton into right field. O'Neill back to make the catch. Tagging at third is Olerud, and there will not even be a throw. Bonilla produces a run, and it's 3-0 Mets. Big swing by Bobby, got under it and sent O'Neill back to the track in right.
He sent O'Neill back.
The key hit in this inning after the 1-out hit by Olerud. And Ventura, a check swing grounder to Brocious. Goes the long way, and the inning comes to a close. But the Mets get another, add to their lead. 2 hits in the inning, and a sac fly by Bonilla. He's been involved. 3-0 Mets. No.
Jeffrey Meyer. I want to say it. Sorry.
That's down into the right field corner. Curling and looking for extra bases. Cedeno gets it back in. All right, that's a perfect lead in. Go ahead. Tarasco has a leadoff double.
It was lower than when Tarasco was playing right for the Orioles in Game 2 of the ALCS.
Not healthy. The 2-2 pitch. Runner at second. Nobody out. Into right center field. That ball is down for a hit. Cedeno plays it on a hop in to score Tarasco. It's a 3-1 game. Another 2-2 delivery. 1 on, still nobody out. 1 run in for the Yankees. Into left field. What a good at bat. Brocious will head to third. It's played by Henderson. Knobloch into second with a double, and the runner's in scoring position to tie it for the Yankees. Down by 2. It's second and third. Nope.
Improving every year, and I mean vast improvement every year.
Fights that one off into right center. Should get a run home. Both runners tag. Both runners advance. It's a 1-run game. 3-2 Mets here in the third. Well, you can bet.
Didn't do it on the first pitch. We'll see if they do it on the second or third pitch.
O'Neill gets the job done. Alfonso makes the play at first. It's a 3-3 game as O'Neill drives in his 32nd run of the year. So the Mets, who blew a lead in last night's game
by O'Neill, but that was a terrific at bat by Chuck Knobloch.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Williams, and that's the opposite way. Should be extra bases. Will they run on Henderson? Williams puts his head down but stops. That's a bit surprising that Williams wasn't thinking double coming out of the box.
In my mind, Joe, that's not surprising. That's a bad base running play by Bernie Williams. You have got to make Ricky Henderson throw you out.
Run against Mike Piazza, who has struggled behind the plate and throwing out base stealers. There he goes. He didn't run on the hit. He runs on the steal, and he's gone. Mike Piazza gets Bernie Williams to end a long third inning for Masato Yoshi. The Yankees come up with 3 to tie. We go to the fourth inning, a 3-3 game at Yankee Stadium.